Hey gang, it is Tom from Cashflow Expert. It is nice to meet you. I reach my hand out in warm virtual welcome. It's the next best thing to us being actually together and there. This is going to be a great opportunity that I have to share with you something that's going to be really impactful. Hey, if you like this kind of content, whatever you get out of it, the only thing I ask particularly is if you are watching this on a YouTube dedicated channel, inside YouTube, give it a like, thumbs up. That keeps the content going to you, which will improve the benefits you get from it, and it makes our reach for people who need this kind of thing even more strong. Without further ado, I have a new way today for you to get substantially more guaranteed funding, start earning $100,000 a year with a free account setting offered by a Measure Corporation that I know you know. I know you've heard of it. Probably some of you even have used it before. And get huge business advantages that you will get by becoming classified on paper, just simple, straightforward, as a merchant, even if your business has never sold any products or services. I hope I have your attention, because as I said, this is going to be something that's going to be uber beneficial to all of the people who get this content today. Let me get into a little more fine detail. If your business, LLC or S Corp, that's how most people like us, most small business owners operate an actual business, an enterprise, we call it an entity. If your business, LLC or S Corp is classified as a new merchant for funding purposes, you'll be offered up to $2 million and have a new way to collect cash referral fees that grow your cash flow without you even selling anything yourself as a business owner. This new merchant method is the fastest way to get your business off the ground, pardon me, to get funding put in your bank account and to realize actual income coming in without going to the trouble yourself of creating a verified merchant profile. But I know what some people are saying. I've seen all these questions before. I do these kinds of live trainings in person all over the country. I host my own intimate get-togethers, roundtable meetings here in Las Vegas, technically Henderson, Nevada, where our corporation is headquartered. And the same common questions come up over and over again. So you've got nothing new under the sun that we haven't dealt with, helped or heard before. One of the main questions is, but Tom, what is a merchant? What are we talking about? Pardon me. What specifically do you mean when you talk about my business being classified on paper as a merchant, being able to become a merchant? I thought I already was a business. Slight technical difference. Let me get into this. Here's the short answer. Obviously, I've got the long answer mapped out on the whiteboard. I got some extensive notes here. I'm going to flip through the pages as quickly as possible, not to take too much of your time up. The short answer is, a business merchant is a company that is named as a basic LLC or S Corp in any state, and that has the appearance, very important word, has the appearance of accepting credit cards or debit cards for orders placed by online customers for unspecified goods or services. So it does not matter what it's tied to, and it doesn't matter if it's actually functional or operational. It simply needs to look like you have the intention at some point of utilizing what 99% of real businesses in the biosphere do these days, which is accept and allow credit card processes and transactions. So that is the short answer of what a merchant is. As you can see by that quick definition, it's not complicated. If you look like, again, I want to stress this, if you look like your business can accept credit card orders in your business, you will be classified then on paper as a merchant, even if you're not currently selling anything and maybe never plan to sell anything on your own. Now, another common question, I like to address this right off the get-go. Who is this program for? Who am I specifically speaking to? Speaking to people all over the world and obviously all over the country. The opportunity that I'm offering that you can join today is for someone that is too busy to learn how to do this themselves and does not have the connections, pardon me, we have that will speed you through the entire process in just 72 hours. This is for someone that wants to make more money. That's a rhetorical question. I think that's everybody. Needs access to better business funding and can see the value in outsourcing the setup of all this to an experienced company that has been around 22 years serving small business owners like you. I was, as the founder and co-founder of this company and the current CEO, I was the original guinea pig for whether these things were really viable, functional, and added a lot of value to the businesses. I've been a owner, operator, partner in 23 and counting diverse, different small businesses. And obviously, I've utilized every one of these features that we now bring to you. If it was good enough for me, worked for me, that's the reason why it became publicly available to our clients, our students, and people like you. Let's look in a little bit more depth. I gave you the short answer, right? Let's look in a little more depth at the steps of becoming a merchant. Don't worry, simple, straightforward. I got 3 of them mapped out for you. So what is a business merchant? How do you become one? And how do you take advantage of the perks that every business merchant gets? A business merchant, as I said, is 3 things. 1, it's a business that can accept credit cards for things customers want to purchase in the future. If you are not set up to accept credit cards, then you're not a merchant. And frankly, lenders don't take you all that seriously because you don't appear like or seem like you're interested in becoming that big of a business, okay? It doesn't matter if you have any services or products to sell. Just by signing up in a free account that shows that someday you may take credit cards qualifies you now as a merchant. So the barrier of entry is very low. They just want to know you're a real modern business. So this is giving the appearance that someday you may boom out and do incredible things in your business. As I said, 90-some% of all real business are set up that they can accept credit cards or debit cards if they choose. Doesn't mean that they all do. Doesn't mean that they do initially or immediately. But you have to give the appearance of that to get the maximum amount of funding that we've got available to you. Okay. Number 2, it is a business that has a website which lists your business name and an address of some kind. Doesn't matter what kind of address it is, so don't freak out on that. Some kind, like a home address, if you want to use that. A P.O. Box suite. I know a lot of people are familiar with and like the utilization of that. Or your actual business address if you have one. Okay. We can even give you, if you want to get into the weeds of how deep we can go to help clients, we can even give you a resident agent business address to use if for some reason you don't want to list your own. So there is no reason in the world for you not to appear and look like to all eyes of the outside world as a real substantial ongoing business concern by these things that we're talking about putting in place for you. Number 3, it is a business that has a verifiable income that comes to you from some known third party. Who would be the best third party for you to interact with to make that happen immediately? Our company. That's what we do. That's what I'm going to flip through and show you is available to those of you that want to take advantage of these valuable, for over 2 decades now, services that have been available to our clients, viewers, readers, members, subscribers, and have enriched the people that have actually put them in place and utilized them. All these things we can do for you and quickly get for you when you enroll in this full expanded business service. Okay, here are the perks you get just in case you missed them. Okay, these are the absolute locked in stone benefits that people that go through this simple process, become designated as a business merchant, are going to get to take advantage of. You start making money in your business name because we connect you to our proven instant business income system. Again, more on that in a moment. You get funding approval for business loans and business lines of credit that you want that don't rely on your own name or your credit score. That is one of the great challenges that I find that clients over the past 2 decades come to me to get solved. This is one of the major ways that we can help solve that. You can take money from any credit card user or collect payments directly from any debit card purchase. Okay, another one of the benefits of doing this. You get instant credibility, which increases the value of your business and gives you access to terms and deals that you have not enjoyed before. Here, what will we do to those that enroll in this program by the deadline, the limited opportunity that you have to do this at a substantial discount? Okay. Here is what we do for you when you join this Instant Merchant and Expanded Business Program. We tell you where to get the free merchant provider account in your business name. Okay, so simple, straightforward, easy, can be done within a few minutes. We provide you at no extra cost to thousands of dollars worth of business products online that don't just make it look like you can accept credit cards, but actually become for sale to any online buyer who searches for them. So yes, whether you like it, love it or not, you will become part of the modern ongoing society that we live in where businesses have things that are available to purchase through credit card orders, through normal online interactive dynamic platforms. That will be set up for you in this program, again, as a way to demonstrate to the $2 million funding source that you are a real ongoing business concern and that they can, no questions asked, make that funding available to you. So as I said, we provide you with, at no extra upfront cost, thousands of dollars worth of business products, and the money paid from those sales, when they happen, go directly into your merchant account. That's what we're talking about, teaching you to set up, okay? It's not me, it's not mine. It's going through this merchant account, and then will be swept the next day into your designated bank account. So this, again, this is out of my hands. This is nothing that I have the power or control over. You control all the assets of this operation when we set in place for you. The merchant account is in your business name, and again, when sales do take place, that money you direct where that money is swept into in the next day into whatever business bank account or checking account you want it to go in. We set up a business website for you also if you choose that service to be provided for you. Pardon me. And then we go out and get you access to guaranteed cash-based funding in the maximum amount that's available to you, because again, now you are designated as an actual, honest to God, in the flesh, true life merchant, a business that is real, that is viable, is substantial. You are a business merchant now. Now, we have two choices and two options. It's not confusing or complicated, so don't freak out when you get to that stage. We have two packages we can offer you when you call our hotline today and talk to our live operators, or when you enroll online. Here are the two packages, okay? And probably I don't have to tell you or remind you where you go to get access to the phone number if the hotlines are still open or enroll online. You, of course, go to the website. You open up a new browser tab. Go to www.cashnow261.com, cashnow261.com. Again, if you're watching in the YouTube channel ecosystem and you've given that like thumbs up, thank you. We appreciate that. If you're in YouTube, usually they post the direct link to the same secure page right underneath the video. On any other device you're watching, you may have to click beside, above, below. You understand. You get how to do this. You've been around a long time. Okay, so here are the two simple, straightforward choices and packages that you have to pick from when you interact with our live operator standing by right now, just for a few minutes, or when you place your order online. When you call, and if you don't get a live answer immediately, please leave a voicemail that call back in the order received. Okay, so don't get concerned about that. If you get the phone number, you call and it doesn't answer immediately, leave a voicemail, they call you back. When you call, you just need to choose, I want the standard package or I want the accelerated package. What's the difference? What's the difference between the two? Well, obviously, the standard package is a little less. The accelerated package, which I most highly recommend, comes with everything that you're going to need for lifelong use of this amazing system. Let's start first with the standard merchant package, okay? Either one you choose, you're going to become a, honest to God, as I said, recognized on paper official business merchant. The standard merchant package will get you up to $250,000 in business funding. You will have 6 months free use of all our services that go on behind the scenes to make this work for you. Are you doing any of the specs or any of the text? No, of course not. Am I? No, that I'm not technical like that, even though I'm the owner of an online business. We have a full staff of virtual assistants, both overseas and here in the US, that do these things every night around dinner time. I give detailed instructions because nighttime for us is morning and daytime for them. So I am your manager of your business success in this, and I give detailed instructions every workday evening around dinner time, so that the VAs, the virtual assistants, do these things so that you're not having to do them. Goodness sakes, you don't have to learn them. And thank you know what, that I don't have to do this, because we're all getting older, right? We don't have the young people's technical skills that they were born with this now. So when you pick the standard merchant package, you get $250,000 in funding, 6 months of free use of all of our services that go on behind the scenes to make this work, and you're given $4,000 worth of products. What products? Whose products? Our business products. That's what we specialize in doing, is e-commerce selling, delivering educational products to the greater market. So we will give you, as part of the standard merchant package, $4,000 upfront given to you that your business can then sell. The markup is usually double. That your business can sell for $8,000. Where does that money go? It doesn't go to me. It goes to your merchant processing account. That's what we're telling you to set up. We're teaching you to get one, and we're connecting it to these products. When the sales are made, that money goes into your merchant account, and again, the next day gets swept to whatever checking or bank account you directed. I don't have anything to do with that. You and the merchant account provider work out all those details. So that's the standard package. That's the smaller, lesser, lower cost option that you have. What I more strongly recommend, obviously, of course, people who are serious about this, is for you to get the accelerated merchant package. Make that choice, where you will get up to $2 million in business funding, not 6 months of use, but lifetime free use of all of our services, all the bells and whistles, all the things I didn't have room on the board to diagram, don't have time to explain, because I value your time on a day like today so much. You're also going to get a business website built for you in this accelerated package. Very valuable and important. And we're going to give you upfront $50,000 worth of products that your business can then sell. What did I say? The markup is usually 2 times. That your business can then sell for $100,000. And where does that money go? Again, it goes through the merchant provider that you have the account set up for, not with me. I don't have anything to do with it. And then when those sales are made, that money is swept from the merchant provider directly into your business banking or checking account, so that you get the money the next day. Okay, this is an amazing choice and opportunity that you have. Again, I would more strongly recommend those of you who are serious about doing this, long-term investment approach, get the accelerated merchant package. Obviously, you can ask and talk to the operator if they're still available when you place your call and leave your message. And you can make your choice between the standard merchant package, smaller, lesser, more limited time, or the accelerated package, full lifetime, much larger funding provided to you, and obviously very much greater income swept into your account through the sales of these products. Well, good. That's what I wanted to cover there. Again, the way that you get access to this is to simply open up a browser tab and go to our website, our secure website, cash now, cash like money, now like do it now, 261.com, to take advantage of this amazing opportunity. Now, as I said, I want to go through this as quickly as possible. Here are my final thoughts on this opportunity you are being given today only while I am live on the air. The only difference, I've been doing this for many years, over 2 decades, which kind of scares me as I start to see some of the wrinkles develop in my face. I'm sure you can empathize with that, or whatever the right word is. Here are my final thoughts on this opportunity you are being given today only while I'm on the air. The only difference between a client I give $2 million in business funding access to, or someone that is only given $40,000 worth of business funding to, is whether or not they've been classified as a merchant. Okay. Can a basic business that doesn't have any proof or hasn't done anything substantial, has none of these things, can a basic business owner that I work with get access to some business credit funding? Yes, of course. That's what we built. That's where I lectured on the stages everywhere from learning Annex Expos in New York to Rich Dad Poor Dad shows in Los Angeles, and every kind of real estate association meeting from here to there in the hinterlands and places I didn't even know had real estate associations. Yes, you can get access to basic business funding in smaller denominations without any of the things that are so valuable, so beneficial to you being put in place. What we are here to help you do today is get all of these things simply, easily, turnkey put in place for you, so that you can take advantage of the big opportunities that are available to you. Okay, so this is a simple way to break ahead of where you're at now and to get a ton of perks given to you just by becoming a new business merchant in this program. You will make actual money from the work that we do for you as a business when you join by phone or online today. That is what this is set up to do, is to give you that 1-2 punch, not just access to funding, but also the income that's provable that gets you the maximum amount available. You will get access to large amounts of funding You will not get any other way from $250,000 to $2 million, depending on whether you take the standard or the accelerated package. And you will have instant credibility when you start getting what you want and the resale value of your business goes way up. What do you mean, Tom? What do you mean that my old LLC or S Corp that hasn't really done anything in the past, never has got any funding, hasn't made any money, doesn't file any taxes? What do you mean, Tom, that the value of that goes up by me entering into this program and becoming recognized on paper as a official business merchant? Okay, so some people wonder what it is we do. You've seen a lot of the things. I make everything very transparent, publicly available. You've seen a lot of the things we do. Some people wonder what it is we do that allows people to sell old, unused LLCs for $55,000 cash to outside investors. You may have seen that opportunity come up from time to time when an investor comes to us and says, Tom, do you have any old, kind of out of favor, out of date, maybe defunct LLCs that we can purchase for top dollar? This is the way that we make that happen. Okay, this is one of the secrets. We just attach our merchant business system to any business, LLC or S Corp, doesn't matter how old or how out of date or out of favor it is, and it's instantly worth a lot of cash, right? Now maybe the bells are going off in your mind. Maybe it's ringing some understanding and comprehension when you said, I wonder how that works. What I see Tom promoting, I wonder if this really is a viable thing. Now you're starting to realize and see what it is we do, why we've been around for 22 plus years in this intense competitive industry, a lot of oversight. Obviously, we can't do what we're doing with all the oversight unless what we do works, has value. And that's the reason why people keep coming back for 22 years, for goodness sakes. That's the greatest testimonial I can ever write to how effective and valuable these services are. So you want to be able to take advantage of this amazing opportunity. Do it now while I'm live on the air, just a few minutes after. As I said, the live operators will not be standing by for very much longer. Go ahead and get the information you need. Open up a new browser tab. Go to www.cashnow261.com. Or if you're watching on YouTube, right below, usually in the YouTube community ecosystem, they will post a link to the same secure checkout page. It makes it easy for you to just go down below there and click the blue hyperlink or whatever they call it. Other devices, I know people watch it on pads, tabs, phones, whatever, you'll see. Click the links beside, above, below the video screen. That will take you where you want to go. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up by saying once again who this program is for and who gets the most benefit from it. Before I do that, let me quickly go through for you the amazing opportunity that we have here and give you, again, some more details on this. You can, by utilizing this program that you'll see the details of at the website, cashnow261.com, you can become a new business merchant using our program, and you can appear to accept credit cards and debit cards, which gives you a huge financial boost, whether you actually effectively use that to its full extent or not. We will put it in place so it works, so it makes money, and you can, in interacting with our staff, tell us how far you want to take it. If you've got any ideas, if you've got any other things you want to add to what we're already doing, that can take this really to the stratosphere. I've met people. I do a lot of three-way calls. I even do a number of personal, private, one-on-one calls with people. I have met people with such great ideas, even over the last 10, 11 months. It just blows me away. It's one of the things you can tell I like doing this, right? It's one of the things that keeps me energized is to meet people who have these great ideas, who are doing these great things that we can help and connect with the way that I was helped long ago to get to the point that I'm at. So in this program, your business can then accept credit cards, right? Very valuable, again, whether you use it to its full extent or not, whether you just look like on paper you're doing it. Immediate funding is available to you that would never be given any other way. That is how you get guaranteed funding access, is as a merchant. You will start making referral income, again, as part of this program where we put in place in your business $50,000 worth of our business products that now become for sale for you to sell for $100,000 through your merchant provider account. Your business becomes a lot more valuable. Again, how, why, where? Because now outside investors who come to us looking for businesses, and I'll be very frank with you, some of those people, a lot of those people, one of the reasons why they want the kind of shell LLC or S Corp is because they've got assets that they want to protect from taxation. And the best way to do that is to put that in an old, it's called seasons, called age, whatever the right term that you like is, putting those assets in that kind of seasoned environment, it saves them hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions of dollars on taxes that they would normally have to pay. And the best, most valuable types of these entities are the ones that have this merchant processing capability. So that's why, again, whether you use it or not, your business becomes a lot more valuable. Equity, my friends, equity is what is the nectar of life, okay? And this, to some of our clients, is one of the most important features. You no longer need to worry about, fret over, or use your personal credit to get access to business funding. So if you have issues in the past, this makes it streamlined. If you want to protect your numbers, if you want to protect your social, your score, this keeps it completely out of the public domain. So this is what we're talking about as one of the most valuable things that we can set up and do for clients like you that has a proven track record of giving you an amazing opportunity. So once again, who is this program for? Who gets the most benefit out of using this? It's not just for someone who does already have an LLC or S Corp set up, although that is the majority of the people that come to us. If you have nothing in place now as a business name, we can assist you and facilitate in the creation of that. In fact, we've done that to the tune of tens of thousands of registered LLCs and corporations through me and my partners through all the years, the 20 plus years we've been doing this. So obviously it is a simple, easy thing for us to facilitate and help get done for you. Who's this for? A powerful and profitable merchant business system like this may not be for everyone. I realize that. If you're not really serious about improving your finances and can't be bothered to spend 30 minutes a week communicating with us about how we plan to grow your income steadily with the system, then you might not be the right fit for this. It's simple. It's not a stress. It is all taken care of, done for you, taken off your plate. Just simply talk to us for the few minutes a week that we may need, a liaison with one of my staff members, or maybe once a month, you and I directly, privately get on the phone so I can tell you underneath the hood, from my experience, things that you can't see. I'll tell you what's going on and how that we can make tweaks, course corrections, and increases. This program is for the person who has an LLC or S Corp already set up under a business name that can be seamlessly tied to this merchant collection system. Again, merchant accounts are no cost. Okay, it's not done through me. It's done through a provider that you will know well, recognize when it is sent to you in the instruction package and implemented by our staff for you. Or this is for the person who wants to immediately pick a business name to start with and have our company register it for you if you have not already done this. No matter where you're at in your business, pardon me, we can help you with our service to make your profits grow and give you access to this funding that is so valuable, especially in this day and age when we see the economy doing all kinds of bizarre things. Markets are skittering all over the place. People are going to need access to this service more and more. I feel so strongly and determined about. This is an opportunity for you to get it at reduced discount price in whichever package you take. The way that you get access to it, if the phone operators are still available, leave a voicemail. They will return the calls, all from this live broadcast and the order received. Look at the website, www.cashnow261.com, cashnow261.com. Click the link below the video screen if you're watching on YouTube, or click the links beside, above, below the screen, depending on the device you're consuming this content. You have a lot of choices. Again, the only question the operator will have for you when they return your call or talk to you is, do you want the standard merchant package with the smaller deliverables that are super valuable to you if you're getting started, or are you more of a long-term, bigger business-minded person that wants the maximum amount of funding to make the most amount of money and get all of our services locked in, homed in for life as part of the accelerated merchant package? That's your only question. Your only choice is, do you want the standard merchant package, or do you want the larger, more robust, much more profitable, more valuable, more funding accelerated package? To make that happen for you, simply get on the website, cashnow261.com. You'll have the instructions there. If the phone operators are still available, go ahead and make that call. Otherwise, the instructions will be provided to you to order online. Take advantage of this great opportunity. I've hit my mark, 29 minutes. Wow, amazing. I did not know I would be so fine-tuned into what we wanted to accomplish for you in that short amount of time. Thank you so much. I know you had a lot of choices of things you could do today, so thanks for taking your valuable time to be here with us, and I look forward to helping, assisting, and talking to as many of you as possible. That's it for me. I am out of here. Talk to you all again soon. Ciao.